What is going on to you, Scorpio? So you have the King of Wands, the Emperor, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. Wow, a lot of cup cards. The Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpios, is the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. You're not going to allow anybody to just show up and treat you any kind of way. You will dub those people, right? You will, because you're in a you were in a situation where you're not going to allow someone to come in and do that to you. Why? Because you Scorpios understand what's going on, and you Scorpios have way more real self-respect now. So when people coming in acting like they're the emperor, just to tell you, boss you around, tell you what to do, this, that, the other, it's not going to go for you Scorpios. It's not going to go for y'all. The King of Wands, y'all are very much so aware of what's happening. You're aware of what's going on, you know? And you know when someone is trying to come on in and press the situation, but you know, with no real solutions. So a lot of you are Scorpios, right? Maybe you would have before if the person was cute or handsome or whatever the case may be, with whichever one works for you, but not now, because you Scorpios know better now. You Scorpios have a better understanding that doesn't matter who it is, you're not supposed to allow people to treat you any kind of way, no matter the disrespect that they want to. They have to actually respect you. They have to respect everybody. And as a result of this, you Scorpios are sitting back and you will take a look at the bigger picture. Look at how it is that this king is relaxed. And they have the wand in their hands, but they're ready for anything to happen to defend themselves and to strike, to defend their kingdom. But at the same time, they have the mentality of being in a rested state, not trying to pick a fight, especially in this one, but not trying to pick a fight in this tarot deck. So it's more so vigilant, paying attention to what's actually going on. The Emperor in this one, this king here, is more so based upon conquering, more so based upon, you know, invading, telling you what to do, invading your life, and just basically telling you like, look, this is what it is. And that's the situation that a lot of you Scorpios understand that you're not going to allow anymore. You Scorpios understand that you're not going to allow people to just come into your life, no matter how pretty, no matter how handsome, come on in and be like, oh, X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third. You Scorpios are going to give some sort of pushback like, yo, why? Who are you? What is going on? Like, what's up? You know, you're going to actually start to question them a little bit. And the King of Cups now represents, but this is also where you're going to learn how to manage your own ego. You're going to sit back. You're going to manage your emotions, pay attention to what's going on. And once things don't really work, right, you're going to be secure. And if things don't work, then you're going to essentially let them go. And that's the type of scenario that you had with this particular person that represents this emperor. They wanted to come on in, and they wanted to come on in, show you this, show you that, all of this, all of that. And it's like, well, who are they? You know, they want to just rule. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like those people that you get with, and then they start bossing you around. They start telling you this, and you start doing this, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. And you're like, you know, it's unnatural because, you know, regardless of who it is, it's unnatural because it's like just one person, do this, do that, on the person's neck. And then you're supposed to be like, yes, master. Yes, yeah, Yes, master. Oh, okay. Like relationships like that aren't organic. It's not real. It's fabricated. And that's the way that the person wanted. The person is very insecure and they wanted to like, to have you in a situation where whenever it is that you call, they answer with no exceptions. They don't care if you're as sick as a dog. When they call, you answer no matter what, right? And that you're waiting on their every beck and call. And the Nine of Cups represents for you Scorpios, that's not going to happen like that. For you Scorpios, it's like, you understand what I'm saying? For you Scorpios, it's like, I'm Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you Scorpios have that mentality that you yourselves, I'm not a Scorpio, but I'm saying that's what you Scorpios are thinking, that you're a Scorpio and that, you Scorpios deal with power. So to have somebody come on in and try to make it seem like they're going to run you and tell you what to do. No, instead of it being a relationship where the two of you have a say-so as to what's happening here, right? They're trying to make it so that they always have the bookend say-so, where you don't even get a say-so in the matter. It's whatever. But it's like, that's not a relationship, though. That's not a functional relationship. It's not, because how is it supposed to be a functional relationship when the two of you Scorpios don't even get a say-so? And this is what I mean when I say that people try to run game on you Scorpios that you're not even paying attention to, because I bet this person is handsome or pretty or attractive or whatever, very pretty or handsome, I guess, I don't know, and you physically like them, but you could see now the games that people try to run on you, where you could see the weakness that you Scorpios once had, where it's like you would have got caught up and caught off guard with the person who's pretty or handsome. Now the Nine of Cups, this person tried to run that game on you, the person that represents this Emperor, and the Nine of Cups, that didn't happen. A lot of you Scorpios, right, who have been watching my videos, you stayed on point and you was like, nah, I'm not really rocking with you because I can't trust you. So now you have the Six of Cups, right? The Six of Cups represents, so here they are. The two of you haven't necessarily broken up, but you Scorpios stood your ground. They may have even, now that I think about it, they may have even decided to be like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't talk to each other. And you Scorpios was like, all right, that's fine. So maybe the two of you may have broken up. It was their idea, like, oh, okay, it is what it is. Maybe the two of us should break up. And you Scorpios are like, okay, cool, bet. But now they coming back. Six of Cups, they coming back. And they coming back because they know. And this is what I mean when I say you Scorpios got a peep game. If these people who run in these games is so popular, why can't they just replace you, right? Because they're running game. They don't want you to know that they may not even have anybody. Let's start there. And if they do have anybody or other people, those people may not be as good as you, but they don't want to blow your head up with these compliments. So the Eight of Cups now, right? The Eight of Cups, wow. The Eight of Cups now represents this being a situation where, and things ain't necessarily, two things. Things ain't necessarily, they know that things are not going to work out between themselves and other people if they were to try their hand with any one of their other options. If they even have options, or if they go to people in general, they know that that's not going to work. So what do? What they do is that they decide, they say, okay, they might as well come back. But the Eight of Cups represents you Scorpios moving away. You Scorpios been like, nah, because you suggested, they are the ones that suggested that the two of you should break up. You just leaned into it and was like, okay, cool, we should. So as a result of that, the Page of Cups now and the Hangman, right? The Page of Cups represents their own delusion, where here they go again with this nonsense. They're trying to save face with this. They're trying to make it so that they're giving you another try, but they know good and well that you are the best option that they have, in the sense of, even if they do have other people, you are number one. But at the same time, if they don't have other people, their other option is to be by themselves, potentially for the rest of their life or a long time, because they're dysfunctional. And they know that what they're doing is dysfunctional, but they're justifying it because they have to do this to you in order to maintain a relationship, because there's always a chance where you could be playing games with them. But see, what they're not understanding is that when you have options, and when when people like you and you have a lot of options, if someone plays you, they will just replace the person, or I ain't gonna say replace, but move on to the other person or move on to somebody else, because they have options. So more than likely, they don't even have options, as far as they have options, but their other option is to remain by themselves. But they don't, as far as options with people, they don't have that, more than likely. I'm not seeing that. Because people who move like that usually don't have options, but they like to act like they do. But this is where the delusion is. They trying to put it off onto you, like, scapegoat you perfectly, right? Perfect segue to talk about this card, the Hangman. They trying to segue into that situation for you, where it's like they're scapegoating you. They're making everything about you, about how the reason why it is that the two of y'all broke up was because of you. You were the one that was tripping. You were the one that was acting like you didn't have any kind of common sense. And that you were the one that was running game, and that they was doing it to protect themselves. And how is it that they would have known that you were real if, with all the antics that you're pulling, but you're not doing any kind of antics. You're just trying to get, a lot of you Scorpios are trying to get to know them. And yes, the typical Scorpio is hiding something. Yes, they are hiding the things that they are vulnerable, so you Scorpios don't end up getting played. But at the same time, that's just the typical Scorpio. Typical Scorpio is not necessarily hiding something all the time. The Scorpio is more so shy. This is the thing a lot of people don't understand about Scorpios. Scorpios are introverts, yo. Scorpios are shy. They say less because they don't necessarily know you, and they're not really comfortable with you, So the thing about them is they're blaming you for you being introverts, because Scorpio is a naturally introverted zodiac sign. It is what it is. Very few Scorpios, no Scorpio actually is an extrovert. Scorpios, you learn how to be extroverted, but at heart, every Scorpio that I've ever known and met has always been an introvert by default. The Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups now represents, like you see them for who and what they are. They're not meant to be trusted, but here they go. They still trying to act like they have all these options. Like I said, it's real delusional. They're still trying to make it seem like they have all these options, and that you're the one who's tripping. You're the one who's bugging, right? On some hanged man, scapegoating type stuff. But then, if you don't act right, they still have that mentality. If you don't, that's it. If you don't act right, then I'll replace you. And like, you Scorpios are like, good, replace me. Move on. I wanted you to do that anyway. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Five of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Fool, right? Five of Cups, here they come, crawling back in, trying to make it seem like, they're going to underplay your value But at the same time, they still want you back. And this is to clarify the Six of Cups, okay? The Page of Swords. They don't like the fact that you set some boundaries. Knight of Cups. They don't like the fact that you moved on easier than them because you were the ones that were supposed to be tripping out about them and trying to hold on longer than you needed to. And the Fool. This is a clean slate, and this is water up underneath the bridge for you, Scorpios, ironically. And they don't like that. It really breaks their heart to know that they aren't the best people that you've ever known. But again, this is the mentality of people who are too far gone and people who are delusional. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Chariot, Three of Swords, like I told you, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. Remember what I told you a few minutes ago, when I said that they're heartbroken at the fact that you moved on? Three of Swords, heartbreak. The Chariot, here they are coming right back in, having conflict with you, being disagreeable. The first thing that they're going to do when the two of you start to talk is, or if you decide to even talk to them, they're going to be disagreeable. They're going to bring up some old stuff. They're going to try to create conflict all over again, recreate some stuff. Again, because they're coming to you delusionally. They're coming to you from the perspective of they're going to give you a second chance, even though they're the ones that's bugging. Three of Swords. They can't believe that you actually moved forward. Yeah. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So here they are running that game where they trying to make it seem like, you know, they want you to come back to them, even though they're the ones that's trying to appeal to you. Eight of Cups, leaving it there. You already have the Eight of Cups. You, Scorpios, leaving it there. You don't care. You're moving forward. They messed up a great opportunity to get to know you, Scorpios. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. I have 7,200 and coming up on 70, but I have 7,267 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.